If I agree to find this axe, where do I begin?
To complete this task, you must detach yourself from all that has become familiar. Place all of your possessions in this. Go now. If you are truly destined to lead our clan, you will return with the Axe of Durotan. If not, you needn't return at all.
Maybe he's the clan historian. That would be disrespectful. He looks like he was once a great warrior. He seems as old as the Great Sea. I should not disturb him.
Return the Axe of Durotan to the clan, or leave this place forever.
That would be disrespectful. Those critters will eat anything, even rotten meat. I'm not putting my hand in that. The wolf's hide is rotting. I'd rather starve. Some kind of internal organ. Even the vultures don't want it. I don't think so. That won't work. This must be the trap Nazgul set for the Wendigo. That meat looks pretty fresh. I'm not putting my hand in that. I don't think I'd fit in with those shattered hand guys. The horn's hollow, but it seems to be sturdy. I'll have to remember never to do that again. He's got bigger horns than the rest of them. I don't think he's listening. Stay. I see nothing special. The horn appears to be hollow, yet it's quite sturdy. Sounds hollow. The stone here is not too thick. It won't do anything. That meat looks pretty fresh. Nah. I'd hate to get caught in this thing. Ah, fresh meat. An empty bladder. That can't taste good. My bladder's full. Never run with a full bladder. I should empty my bladder somewhere else. He's gonna have a headache in the morning. Sleep tight, ugly. No, I'll let him sleep. He's out. That one's a lot bigger than the rest. There's a crack running across it. Steam. Maybe there's a hot spring down there. I'm not hungry for that. I'm not putting my hand in that! Those things look pretty sharp. I'd hate to get my tongue stuck to that. I would love to, but I can't reach it. That water looks very hot. That would be painful. It's driving me. This piece is much bigger than the others. I'll get brain freeze for sure. This ice fell when the door broke. Nah, they'd melt too quickly. The ice is cracked at the base now. He looks a little upset. I don't think I can beat him with my bare hands. That must be it. The axe of Durotan. Huh? It worked, but the axe has gone under that hot water. Still too hot. A little cooler, but it still looks hot. That would be painful. It's one big piece of ice. Nah. That should have cooled the water a bit. No steam. It looks much cooler now. Ha! My father's axe. Odd. Carvings shaped like hands. My hands fit perfectly. It's almost as if... It looks just like me. What kind of orc talks to himself? I could make a copy of the carving if I had something to mark the parchment with.
He has returned with the axe. I didn't think it possible.
The prophecy is true! The son of Duratan has returned to us!
Indeed. To celebrate, we shall feast tonight with the clan. Tomorrow, Thrall, we will begin your training in the ways of the shaman. This path is a difficult one, but at its end lie the truths that you seek.
The dwarves of the northern pass are our closest enemies. Let Thrall infiltrate their biggest aviary and steal a nag of one of their griffins. If he can survive that, I'll follow him through the gates of hell itself. I accept your challenge, Wolf Rider. If bringing Griffin's egg earns your respect, then you shall have one.
He's the captain of the Wolf Riders. Maybe he's the clan historian. Can I read that when it's finished?
When it's finished, your task is to ensure that it never ends.
I will uphold the name of my father.
Your father? You need to make a name for yourself now, whelp.
Now I know why orc women aren't allowed at clan gatherings. He's the son of Drekthar. We are now of the same clan, brother.
If my father has faith in you, then I have faith in you, Thrall.
Ancient scrolls of shamanistic magic. Tell me more about these scrolls.
I have selected these 3 scrolls for you. I feel they will serve you well. Study the scrolls, and remember that each requires a special item to use it. Only when you touch that item to the scroll will your spell be properly prepared.
He seems as old as the Great Sea. Is there anything you feel I should know?
Find the orc known as Doomhammer.
Why is he important?
He was once the war chief of all the clans. There is much he can tell you.
Bridge of Bone. The damned crypts of Necroth vomit forth a twisting column of bones. Drawn toward the blackened nether realms from whence they originate, these bones form a massive arching structure. Required reagent, a bone. Shapeshift. The dark cloak of the twisting nether shrouds the vision of both eye and mind. He who summons forth this power may assume the outwardly form of any worldly creature. Required reagent, something taken from the body of the creature whose shape you wish to assume. Phantom image. Time and space are meaningless to the one who holds the key to their secrets. Wherever one may cast this spell, his phantom double will appear. Required reagent, an image of oneself.
Well, listen, I hear you're gonna be a big axe with the orcs. I figure maybe door-to-door service isn't too much to ask. Your Zeppelin awaits.
I need to find the dwarves of the Northeron Pass.
Hey, no problem. I love flying over hostile griffin aviaries.
I need to find the dwarves of the Northeron Pass.
Hey, no problem. I love flying over hostile griffin aviaries.
He's a strange little goblin, but he's got character. Nuh-uh. That would leave the flying to me. Now. Ah, my ride. That place is surrounded by dwarves.
You're both complete idiots. Hurling a hammer from a griffin's saddle is nothing like throwing it when you're on the ground.
You don't have a clue as to what you're talking about, do you?
Aye, you're talking out of your keg hole.
Obviously, neither of yous ever experienced the sheer thrill of bashing some poor bugger's head open with an over-the-shoulder backhanded power hurl.
You expect us to believe you've mastered the power hurl?
Ah, you throw like a wee girl. The only power hurling you've mastered is after you've had a few kegs.
A few kegs? It's more like a few pints. He drinks like a wee girl too.
Both of ye, shut it! There's an orc spy approaching.
I'll never get past them looking like this. The scroll's not prepared.
Another orc approaches.
You stupid blind bugger! That's the same one as before! Quit your yapping and get out of him!
I don't like the looks of this.
Game Battle Andazol, Narada Kurzol Nay. Looking for someone?
You'd best call this beast off if you value its life.
I'm not accustomed to taking orders from a slave.
I'm not anyone's slave, oh man.
Yes, I know who you are, boy. It would seem that the cub doesn't stray far from the wolf. You are indeed the son of Duratan.
Who are you, old one? How do you know me?
I am known as Doomhammer. Your father and I were once like brothers.
You're the Doomhammer? And you say that you knew my father? What's this all about?
There's time enough for questions, boy. Now come inside, and we'll talk a little treason. As I said, your father and I were like brothers. Long before the Horde ever came to this world, we fought side by side against our enemies on Draenor. There was a third member of our brotherhood, an ambitious warrior by the name of Blackhand. In a blood oath, we three swore our allegiance to one another and to the Horde. We vowed to advance the Horde's destiny with fearlessness and honor. Unfortunately, there were darker, more sinister forces at play. Gul'dan and his Shadow Council meant to dominate the Horde through deceit and subtle manipulation. The treacherous Gul'dan saw weakness in the power-hungry Blackhand. A weakness that was used to corrupt the war chief forever. Your father, Duratan, was much wiser than I. He began to suspect that Blackhand was being used as a pawn even before the First War. But before he could act on his suspicions, Gul'dan arranged for your father and his clan to be dispatched to the Northlands of Azeroth to await further orders.
They have remained there in exile to this day, waiting.
Yes, but your father remembered his oath to his brothers and the Horde. After learning that Blackhand had become war chief, he tried to return to warn me of Gul'dan's treachery. As he made his way back, he was ambushed by assassins dispatched by Gul'dan and Blackhand. His entire family was slaughtered. Well, of course. But you?
It was then that I was found by the humans? Who were these assassins? If you know, you must tell me now!
It was the twin sons of Blackhand himself, Rend and Maim.
It can't be! These are the two dogs that are planning an alliance with the human slave drivers!
Yes. Hellscream has told you of their crimes against our kind. They have a despicable plan to keep the Horde weak and divided.
I will find these traitorous mongrels and I will tear out their blackened hearts with my own hands!
Stay calm, boy. The Horde needs just such a firebrand in its face to stir it from its stupor. We must use Rend and Maim's treachery to awaken the Horde and reunify the clans. Hellscream has planned for a meeting of those clans still loyal to the Horde. Soon, when the signs are right, we will exact our revenge on both Rend and Maim, and their cursed human allies.
I've got to do something now!
What you must do now, boy, is to continue on your quest and seize the mantle of your clan's leadership. When the time is right, Hellscream will send for you. Be ready.
That thing looks like it's grinning at me. Scalps. Too small to be human, though. Maybe if I had some salt. Broken shields, rotting skins, moldy bones. I like it. I hope they've been fed. I pull back a stump. Nice puppy. Stay. Stay. It's the scalp of a dwarven warrior. That can't taste good. Not here. Zanargagil! Dwarha!
Well, it's about time. I see you managed to get off your bum and show up.
You must be the new hammersmith. I hope you're better than the last one. You should have seen what the captain done to him.
Aye, he'll be having a hard time removing that hammer from its new home.
Oh, aye, poor devil will never walk right again.
You'd best get to attending to your work. The captain's upset with you as it is.
It's hard to believe that these squat dwarves ride such huge griffins. Say now, do you...
You know, you're looking a wee bit green, laddie. Too much of the amber liquid, eh?
Aye! Nuh-uh. That's one hell of a beard. It looks like half your breakfast landed in your beard.
Aye, I call it me flavor saver.
Nah. Kinda looks like a gnome, but a lot meaner. Would you say that the captain's a patient dwarf?
You'd best quit asking questions and get going, laddie.
Can't try anything while his friends are watching. These things can do some serious damage. I'd hate to get splinters in my teeth.
Hey! What the hell are you playing at?
You've wasted our last bolt, you stupid git!
Zanarga, my. If I need to go back, I'll just reactivate the spell. I don't need the scroll. Any higher and this could have skewered Gazlowe. I can't pull it free. It's as long as my arm. Zanaga Gil! Dwarha!
You'd best get to work, laddie.
Well, it's about time you showed up. Hope you're a better hammersmith than the last wee bugger they sent. This is what's left of the last hammer he made for me. You might be asking yourself what happened to the rest of it. Well, I guarantee you'll find out if you don't get into that forge and make me a new one.
Must be the captain they were talking about. Huh?
Good day to you, Captain.
It'll be your last day if you don't get me that hammer soon. Now quit your blathering and get to work.
Big iron balls. A hero should always have a set of these. These kegs are full of explosives. I'm not carrying around a full keg of explosives. That keg is empty. I'd hate to get splinters in my teeth.
Move your flabby backside, you git!
Some sort of pouring mechanism. There's no metal in the pot. That must be where they lay the hammer molds. You could melt anything in that. That'll burn my face off. That would be stupid. This could prove useful. Bailgun was writing with this stuff. I'd rather starve. Charcoal. Bailgun writes with this stuff. That would be stupid. There's still not enough molten metal in there.
Quit flittering about and get to work!
I don't need any more of these.
Where's my new warhammer?
A ball of solid iron. Outstanding! I'd be proud to wield this in battle myself.
Quit flittering about and get to work!
Only a fool would use this in battle.
Now that's one huge gargantuan hammer! I believe it's the finest weapon ever to be carried into battle! You've done an amazing job, lad! Oh, I can't wait to smash someone's skull to bits with this! Strap me on a griffin and get out of my way!
Half eagle, half lion. I'd love to see her parents. I'd probably lose my tongue. I'd pull back a stump. That must be the Griffin's entrance. Nah. I can't reach that. Hey now! I'm not hungry for that. I'm not looking for a needle. That beak could crack my head like a walnut. Nice birdie. Nice birdie. I'll leave the griffin riding to the dwarves.
Hey there, handsome. You've got to be the new hammersmith around here. If you ever need any help with your tools, I'd be glad to give you a hand.
My, what a fine, healthy beard you've got.
Oh, thank you. You should see my back.
That's okay. I'd rather see what you're working on there.
Oh, I'm just cleaning the shield. Apparently, there's a chicken's beak stuck in the plating. The dwarf who brought it to me was rambling on about chickens falling from the sky.
What kind of work's done here?
Most of the girls make leather harnesses, straps, and whips. But me, I'm in charge of making shields. Do you need a shield for anything, handsome?
Tell me more about your shield making.
Well, aside from this kind of work, I take old shields and refit them with new armor plates. Well, darling, if talking's all you've got on your mind, I'll get back to me work.
Tell me that's not a female. Hey, baby.
Not while I'm working.
I must admit, she does good work. Can't do that. Damn. So, you work here, huh?
Yes? Have you come to be measured?
No. I'd rather die. And I thought the Wendigo was ugly.
Oh, you're a bold one, you are! I'm too busy to work on that. Of course, sometimes a girl can be distracted. Oh, I've never seen one like that before. You've got quite an item there.
Well, it's good to be back.
Aye, but you're still looking a tad bit green, laddie. Give it a good power hurl and you'll feel great.
Zanarga, my. I don't want to stick that there.
As I predicted, you return empty-handed. Speak to me no more of destiny.
I know that you still doubt me, brother, but I won't let you down again. This looks exactly like me. Zanargagil! Dwarha!
Good day, Master Hammersmith.
I must say that the captain's hammer is a work of art.
Aye, it's the finest I've seen in years.
You were saying?
I have to admit you're a fine craftsman. The captain's war hammer is a beautiful piece of work.
Phantom image. Time and space are meaningless to the one who holds the key to their secrets. Wherever one may cast this spell, his phantom double will appear. I don't see an egg in that griffin's nest. That's not where I want to cast that spell. No, I need to be careful with this thing.
Nagazul Ravagal!
That'd make one hell of an object. Yeah, that'd be good. Not hungry. That beak could crack my head like a walnut.
Zanarga! My!
Nazgrel. Nazgrel. You have proven yourself beyond any doubt. You are now ready to lead us all. Take this last scroll. You may find it useful.
Drekthar! Nazgrel, come quick!
I just found him like this. His wounds look at least a few days old. Few could have made it this far north.
Is it from...
Hellscream? Yes. He's gathering the clans at a place called Grim Batol in the Cosmodanian Badlands. Scout, build a ceremonial pyre for this orc. He sacrificed everything to bring us this news. Nazgul, saddle up the wolves. We're leaving at first light. And Drekthar. Do you have any idea where Grim Batol is?
Hellscream should be here by now. How are we to forge a union when our leader doesn't even show up?
Patience. Grom had a reason for summoning us. He will be here.
Lord Doomhammer, our encampment has been raided. Bloody slaughter.
Calm yourself. Where is Hellscream?
He fought hard. Fought like a warrior.
Dead?
Taken. Alive. Orcs in dark cloaks.
The Blackrock clan.
Rend and maim. We must take action immediately. Grom will be counting on us.
What action? We don't have enough warriors to save ourselves.
Row! Hail, son of Duratan! Once again, the Frostwolf clan comes to aid the Horde in its darkest hour. Come, we have much to discuss, all of us.
You've returned to us beyond all hope. But to defeat the rogue clans of Rend and Maim and their human allies, we will need the aid of dragons.
The dragons would sooner roast us alive than aid us. The Dragonmaw clan held their queen hostage during the Second War, while we used her hatchlings as nothing more than war machines.
There must be a way to gain their trust. I'll seek out this Dragon Queen myself. Prepare for battle while I'm gone. When I return, we will make Rend and Maim beg for death!